After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
E começou, pessoal. Estamos aqui, hein? Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Na verdade, isso aqui é a versão Delta, que é a versão Remake. Então, vamos lá jogar o game. Alguns recadinhos antes da gente começar a própria gameplay aqui. E avançar na história. Eu joguei o game no lançamento, a versão clássica. Não lembro de quase nada. Depois eu vou comentar um pouco mais sobre a minha história com ela. Ó. Beleza. Quando eu iniciei o jogo aqui, ele perguntou se eu já tinha algum conhecimento de Metal Gear. Eu coloquei que não, apesar de eu já ter algum conhecimento de Metal Gear. Ó, cobra. Não vou deixar ela me picar, não. Porque eu achei melhor ver os tutoriais da versão de demo e tudo mais. Da versão de demo, meu Deus. Ver os tutoriais da versão de... da versão remake, que essa daqui é. E essa versão aqui que nós estamos, tá? Não dá muito pra fazer nada aqui. Vamos lá. E vamos avançar então na história. E aí a gente vai conversando mais sobre o game. Tá, ele falou sobre... Cadê, mano? Cadê a minha mochila? Eu acho que eu tenho que subir aqui. Daqui aqui. Não? Não? Ué, vamos lá. Estranho? Acho que é pra cá que eu tenho que vir, não é pra lá. Ali tem umas cobras pra gente pegar, mas o esquema é aqui, ó. E vamos começar conversando um pouquinho sobre o game, pessoal. Bom, Solid... Ó, tem uma caixinha aqui. Metal Gear Solid, pra mim, sempre foi um dos melhores games de espionagem e stealth. Joguei muito ele... Acho que eu vou ter que descer aqui. Joguei muito ele no PlayStation 1, o Metal Gear Solid. Depois joguei muito o Metal Gear Solid 4. E também, claro, como eu já mencionei, eu joguei o Metal Gear Solid 3 na época do lançamento. O ano era 2004, se eu não estiver enganado. E... vamos ver aqui que o Snake tem para falar com o Major.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SAS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Uma missão furtiva.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Bom, beleza. Agora a gente tem aqui algumas coisas para aprender. Deixa eu já aprender como é que funciona o visor de sobrevivência. Então a gente tem as camuflagens que você pode trocar. Ó. Você pode usar camuflagens para se esconder no ambiente e enganar seus inimigos. No visor de sobrevivência, use o uniforme para trocar de roupa. A eficácia de cada pintura facial e uniforme em um determinado local é representada por um número. O valor compara a camuflagem escolhida com a camuflagem atual. Ah, aqui, ó. Então eu posso, por exemplo, pegar essa aqui, já para a gente ganhar aí um pouco mais de stealth. Vamos pegar nossa mochila, apesar que eu já vi que ele pegou a arma e a faca. Então, armas e equipamentos que você obtiver ficam na sua mochila. No visor de sobrevivência, selecione mochila para selecionar armas e equipamentos. Você pode carregar até 8 armas e 8 equipamentos diferentes. Todas as armas e equipamentos têm peso. Quanto mais pesado forem suas armas e equipamentos, mais rapidamente você perderá estamina ou fôlego, né? Tá, então, beleza. Temos aqui armas, temos equipamentos, tem a pílula da morte falsa, que ele explicou, e a pílula da reanimação. Então, se eu for capturado, usa a pílula da morte falsa, ou da falsa morte, e depois a gente pode usar a pílula da reanimação. Comida, então a gente tem aqui a parte de comida, comida no visor de sobrevivência, alimentos que você... selecione comida no visor para comer alimentos que você capturou. Comer recupera suas... Eu vou chamar de fôlego, estamina é meio... eu acho meio estranho. Certos tipos de alimentos podem apodrecer depois de algum tempo. Animais capturados vivos não apodrecem. Então a gente tem que capturar eles vivos. Beleza? E aí a gente tem o mapa. Selecionar mapa no visor de sobrevivência para saber... para ver um mapa da área atual em que Snake está. Você pode verificar seus destinos e os mapas de outros pisos de regiões vizinhas. No caso aqui a gente só tem esse, a gente tem que ir para frente. Beleza. Então tá aí. Ó, vamos ver. Ó, já conseguimos aqui esse barulhinho aí é de um troféu. Estou jogando a versão de PC. Acho que vocês já devem ter notado isso. E vamos seguir aqui com o nosso objetivo. Eu estava comentando sobre o jogo, mas eu vou esperar porque eu acho que vai ter alguma instrução aqui, quer ver? Aqui tem como salvar. Deixa eu já aproveitar, ó. Segure para baixo para chamar o rádio, abrir a janela de rádio e use o rádio para falar com alguém e receber dicas de jogo. Insira a frequência da pessoa com quem você quer falar.
Saving the game, Snake?
Vamos salvar o jogo. Muito bom. Vou começar já salvando aqui. Nem deixa eu salvar por
You ever heard
cima.
of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Caramba, muita referência aqui, né? Primeiro que a missão aqui que a gente tá não é no ano de 2024, nem de 2025, e eles mencionam sobre os filmes dos Godzilla que vão sair em 2024, ou melhor, que saíram em 2024, né? Bom, a gente pode então falar que já salvamos. Será que era só salvar que eles estavam pedindo? Acho que era. Só salvar. Deixa eu mirar aqui pra ver como é que é a mira. Vamos seguir. Que eu tava mencionando sobre esse jogo aqui. Esse jogo realmente fez eu comprar um PlayStation 2, galera. Porque o que aconteceu? Em 2004 lançaram o trailer desse jogo. E ele trouxe diversos elementos que o jogo anterior do Metal Gear, que tinha só no PlayStation 1, não tinha, que eram elementos de sobrevivência. E no trailer, eles mostraram algumas cenas, como a cena do crocodilo, você se disfarçando de crocodilo em vez de se disfarçar de caixa. E o que mais me chamou a atenção foi a questão da cura. Provavelmente a gente vai aprender um pouco sobre isso em breve. Mas vamos primeiro derrubar aqui o crocodilo e pegar a pele dele. Vou chegar aqui. Ai, filha da mãe! Não deu muito certo, não. Ai, meu Deus, eu tô afundando na lama. Caraca, velho, olha isso. Deixa eu me limpar aqui. Bom, como eu tava falando, essa parte de cura foi a que mais me chamou a atenção. E esses elementos de sobrevivência não tinham ainda no outro Metal Gear. Então, isso realmente me chamou muito, muita atenção. Agora eu tô preocupado como é que eu faço pra... Dura que eu não posso ficar usando a arma, né? Ok, temos a bússola, temos o sonar, detecção de movimento. Eu vou continuar com a bússola desse lado. Tem o microfone para capturar e a faca. Dá uma facada. Nossa senhora, eu vou acabar morrendo aqui. Ué. Só cortando o rabo dele aqui. Pra ver se a gente mata ele. Nossa senhora. Melhor eu parar com isso, que eu tô quase morrendo. Mochila. Equipamento. Ah, a gente pegou um inseticida. Tem muita coisa, né? Tô carregando muita coisa. Tem que tirar alguma coisa aqui. Bom. Bom, não deu muito certo o que eu tava tentando fazer aqui. Vamos embora. Eu acho que é pra cá que eu tenho que vir, ó. Ah, os crocodilos estão de boa. Mais ou menos de boa, né? Ai. Ai. Tá. Aí, pulamos. Aqui. E como eu tava dizendo, pessoal, é muito... Ah, aqui tem as janelas de arma, como vocês viram aqui já. E naquela época, pro PlayStation 2... O jogo ia sair pro PlayStation 2 e... Opa! Acertamos uma cobra aqui. Pegamos... Eita, pegamos a cobra. Naquela época ia sair no PlayStation 2, então eu realmente fui atrás de comprar um PlayStation 2 pra jogar esse jogo. Eu era muito fã de Metal Gear. Do primeiro Metal Gear Solid. Achava fantástico ele. Zerei ele umas 2 vezes no PlayStation 1. Joguei o Metal Gear Solid 2. Só que eu confesso que eu não lembro muito dele.
2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Agora, desse aqui eu lembro. Tem
Snake,
muita
your
coisa que a
presence
gente
in
ainda vai
Soviet
ver aqui,
territory
eu
is already
acredito.
a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting
Isso aí eu
camouflage.
já
in the
fiz, né? O
survival
esquema da
viewer.
camuflagem.
The uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Entendi. Bom, vamos ver aqui como é que tá o esquema da camuflagem. O esquema da camuflagem tá melhor, a camuflagem é essa aqui mesmo. E agora começa, né? Nós vamos ter que... Caramba. Agacha aí, Snake. Como é que agacha? Aqui. Vou pegar mais inseticida. Vamos ver, eu vou tentar. É. Ele tá olhando pra cá. Tem um negócio ali pra gente pegar. Não, viu não.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Cara, calma.
Who's that? Radio, we need backup.
HQ, respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Meu stealth foi pro beleléu, né? Isso aqui não derruba eles não, hein? agora derrubou.
Over there. I see him.
Filho da mãe. Eu acho que eu derrubei todo mundo. Joguei stealth belezinha, né? Fui totalmente... óculos de visão térmica. Bem interessante. Ah, a gente pode pressionar pra cima. Talvez o sonar... sei lá, hein? Censurante pessoal. Vibra ao detectar formas de vida. Não vou usar agora. Olha o sapinho aqui. Eu não lembro se é só atirar no sapinho. É só atirar no sapinho. Tem que lembrar que os caras acordam, hein? Deixa eu ver o mapa aqui. Onde que eu tenho que ir? Tem que voltar lá. O sapinho tá ali. Bom, como eu tava falando, comentando sobre minha experiência com Metal Gear, eu joguei bastante o 1, joguei bastante o 3 e principalmente o 4. O 2 eu lembro de ter zerado, mas eu não lembro da história, eu não lembro quase nada do 2. E o 5 eu joguei só o início dele. Até inclusive eu tenho ele para PlayStation 4 e eu acabei não avançando. E quem sabe qualquer dia desse eu trago algum conteúdo dele aqui, ou até mesmo pego pra jogar ele. Agora jogando Metal Gear 3 Remake. Pode ser que me dê vontade de jogar o 5 ou não. A verdade é que eu já estava com vontade de jogar o 5 esses dias atrás aí, né? Vamos tirar aqui. É, na verdade é esse aqui que eu... olha, tem... ih, mano, tem um monte de inimigo ali. Olha o sapinho ali de novo. Esses sapinhos você vai encontrando eles no... enquanto você explora. Tem que esperar aqueles dois caras virem aqui passar pela essa ponte pra depois a gente avançar, né? Tentar pôr eles pra dormir. Gente... não. A gente consegue colocar aqui o visor térmico pra ter uma ideia. Nossa, é muito ruim esse visor térmico, cara. Melhor ficar sem ele. Ficou só esses dois aqui, um olhando pra cara do outro e boa, né? E vamos lá, em relação à comida eu tenho que...
Tasty.
What's wrong?
Aê, ó. Vamos trazer ele aqui pra cá já, assim, ó. E vamos derrubar ele. Interrogar?
Answer me. Watch out for hornets around here. Speak. I
Fala.
shot on a hornet's nest and got stung.
Tá falando das vespas.
Let go of me. Who's that?
Pegamos as vespas. Ops. Ai, caramba. Meu Deus, Snake. Será que a gente consegue acertar o cara daqui? O cara dormiu. E agora? Será que eu consigo passar pela essa ponte sem cair? É só não correr. Equilíbrio. Tem um inimigo aqui que eu vi. Ih, esqueci o sapinho lá atrás. Ah, vou deixar ele. O sapinho pra trás mesmo. Sem problema, não. Tem alguma coisa aqui embaixo, né? Não vou fazer barulho não, pra não chamar a atenção de ninguém. Cara, que da hora. Agora, sobre o jogo aqui. Por enquanto, pessoal... Olha, já pegamos uma M16. Eu tô gostando bastante, hein? O jogo tá rodando legal aqui no meu PC. Ele tá bem bonito. Bem mais bonito do que era o outro, pelo que eu me lembro, né? Eu não lembro tanto, eu joguei, como eu disse, no lançamento. E agora faz mais de 20 anos que o jogo lançou. Aparentemente a jogabilidade tá igual a que era.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
Será que eu consigo
There are
marcar os
sentries
inimigos?
posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Vamos ver como é que a gente vai abordar aproximar aqui. Vamos ver aqui com binóculos. Podia ter um jeito de você marcar, né? Fica uma hora pro meu nariz coçar, mas é sempre assim. Cadê o outro cara que estava aqui? Pegando um monte de munição, um monte de arma aqui. Não preciso de nada disso. Cadê? O cara vai vir ou não vai? A gente pode fazer assim, ó. Aí vem o outro pelo outro lado aqui, eu tô ferrado. Ó. Vamos ver qual que vai ser a nossa estratégia. Chamar o cara pra cá, ele deu uma derrapada ali. Filho da mãe. Que susto!
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Interessante, meu modo stealth foi pro beleléu, né? Pior que eu não consigo ver nenhum inimigo aqui. Pra eu saber aonde que eu vou. Aqui rato também dá? É, dá. Deixa eu pegar uma comidinha aqui, ó, já que eu tô com ninho de vespa.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Que eu me lembro. Essas cobras, elas picavam a gente quando eu tava jogando. Estão em atenção ali, não é alerta. Tá, vamos ver como é que agora eu vou me sair aqui. Dá uma olhadinha no mapa aqui. É, o doutor tá aqui, né? Olha o tanto de cara que tem. Ah, aqui, ó. Tem como subir por aqui. Eu vou vir pra cá, porque ali os caras estão de olho em mim.
What the?
Mas que caramba. Deixa eu ver se tem alguém aqui vindo pra cá. Não. Já viu o cara caído ali, mas não me viu. Deixa eu ver como é que tá a camuflagem aqui. É melhor eu usar essa aqui, ó. Cadê o mapa? Onde que eu tô? Merda. Cheguei até o doutor daqui do jeito que deu.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the Gru. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Acho que o Snake tá desconfiado que o Volgin é o chefe dele.
Major, this is Snake.
Major.
Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Ou então ela, né? Tá tudo muito silencioso aqui.
Freeze!
Agora é a hora de usar a pílula, né?
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Tá certo.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Toma essa. Alguém acertou ele.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Vamos alcançar o Sokolov agora. Na hora da gente voltar aqui para uma camuflagem mais dessa aqui, assim. Opa, apertei o botão errado. Vamos lá. Camuflagem. A gente pegou uma camuflagem aqui. Será que ele veio pra cá? Acabei nem olhando o mapa, né?
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
São alvo fácil nessa ponte aí, hein? The Boss.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
Caramba, o cara controla as vespas.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Ô, louco.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face.
Ai, trombei com o
We can't let
microfone.
him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Já era.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Complicado isso, hein? Complicado.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Agora chegou a parte que mais me fez comprar esse jogo aqui, cara. Muito, muito louco, né? Vamos lá, ó. Selecione cure no visor para tratar ferimentos. Se você não tratar de ferimentos ou sofrer um ferimento grave, o limite do seu medidor será reduzido. Procure se tratar o mais cedo possível. Selecione a região para curar, os itens medicina. Itens medicinais apropriados na tela para começar o tratamento. O negócio é prático. Então vamos lá, a gente pode mover os cursores aqui, ó. E aí a gente tem meio que um raio-x para mostrar o que é o que aqui. Corte profundo. Então você vem, primeiro você desinfeta. Aí tem aqui a atadura. Só que eu ainda não cuidei do ferimento aí. Opa! Usei, mas perdi aqui. A área afetada ainda não está estabilizada. Nenhuma atadura foi aplicada. Ô, louco. Caramba. Pronto, aí aqui. Matá-la e atadura. Aqui, ferimento aberto. Então você pode pôr sutura, desinfeta, sangramento e atadura. Aqui, desinfeta, sutura, atadura, sangramento. Sangramento, desinfeta. Pronto. Nossa. Você tem que ir lembrando desses itens aí quando você vai fazer pra não perder item, né? Tá ruinzão, hein, Snake?
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Caramba, não lembrava nada disso. Agora o Snake tem que ir rápido, né? Pra não... Vamos pegar radiação. Salvar os dados, sim. E esse é o prólogo do jogo, né? Bom, pessoal, eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham curtido esse início de gameplay de Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, que é a versão remasterizada do jogo. É bem da hora. Eu possivelmente vou jogar o game e depois eu trago mais conteúdos do jogo aqui pra vocês. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Não se esqueça de deixar um gostei e compartilhar esse vídeo. Isso ajuda muito a divulgação do vídeo e do canal. Eu vou ficando por aqui, pessoal. Forte abraço pra vocês. Comentem o que vocês acharam. Valeu e até a próxima.